Hello Pisces, thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Cosmic Slumber Tarot by Tilly Walden. Website on the bottom is liminal11.com. Hopefully that's easily seen if you want to see it. Supportive Oracle cards, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. What is it, Rockpool Publishing? Rockpool Publishing is the website in the back here. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you need the spelling. Rockpool, is it Rockpool? Rockpoolpublishing.com.au as an apple, use an umbrella. Yeah? Yep. Cool. Alright, what do we have for Pisces? And then there's this one card that's poking me from the bottom, so we will use that. The Four of Swords. So overall, I think there's a lot of healing from the past. And we're going to use the bottom on this one too. Something's coming in. Somebody's accepting something. There's healing from the past. That's a big piece of this. Maybe something that was random. Something from the past, healing from the past. Somebody, I don't even know if it was you, to tell you the truth. Somebody's been looking at the past. It could have been you, could have been them, could have been both of you. However this fits in. It could be a friend. It could be something more than that. Could be a family member. Take it with a grain of salt, however this matches. I feel like somebody keeps looking back to the past. Maybe you and somebody else. There's something like, is there a way we can kind of like zone that in or hone that in just a little bit more? Fire. Five of Fire. So there was a conflict. There was definitely a conflict. And the Devil card. Okay. Conflict was going on here. I kind of feel like whoever we're talking about was aware of it. It's one of the two. I don't think there was direct conflict between you and this person. Could have been, but I'm not really feeling it because I'm noticing the Five of Swords here. Either you or them were watching the conflict happening, and I feel like one of you might have been involved in it. I mean, it's a general read, so I'm just trying to be careful. Because I feel like it may have... Because somebody was like, they didn't want to be involved in it. They kind of didn't look at it directly. They didn't want to be a part of it. They knew something wasn't right, but they didn't say something. One of you was that way. Could have been either one. For whatever reason. And I feel like this is... Whoever stayed out of it keeps thinking about, I should have said something, or I should have been a part of that, or I should have helped with that. Something like that. This person is definitely somebody who aligns more with you. So if they knew something was going on, either they could have helped you, or they could have made it a little easier. Vice versa. It could have been either way. Looking back as 2020, of course. Looking back, hindsight 2020, you know how that goes. This is somebody who genuinely cares about you and has concerns about the past, kind of like, they almost like you want to, either you or them wants to kind of like sort that out or like clear that up. Something about the past is very like, I don't like how that looks. I don't like how that went. Whoever this person is, though, I don't see you having any animosity towards them. So if this is somebody from the past and you're like, well, maybe they can stay in the past, I feel like this is somebody you didn't have animosity towards. You might still feel that way, though, because it might be the subject matter, especially if it was connected to work. This is the Ten of Pentacles, so it could have been connected to a work situation. Just keep that in mind. For others of you, it could be just like you see this person how you see this person, so maybe you didn't expect them to do anything, but you don't have any negative energy towards them. They don't have any negative energy towards you. They have the Ten of Cups towards you. You have the Ten of Pentacles. These are very, very compatible, very positively compatible cards. This is somebody who I feel like is in good standing with you, and you're in good standing with them. But there's something about the past one of you wants to like clear up, or kind of like it bothers one or both of you. Something that's been held back for a long time needs to come forward. Is it going to come forward? How is this going to come forward? Like, when are they going to say something? I feel like I'm asking for it, saying it that way. So 18 is the moon, which is Pisces in the tarot deck. Three of Pentacles. They are gonna, I feel like somehow you're gonna be connected again. Some common interest is going to reconnect you. I'm getting the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups. Something is going to bring the two of you back together again, whoever this is. It doesn't have to be anything romantic, in case it sounds that way. It doesn't have to be. It's not omitted from that, but it doesn't have to be that. Could be somebody you worked with. I feel like a really strong work energy here, because it seems like you're doing something together. So, for example, if this was a family member, when you come back together, you've probably done events or helped events happen, or helped put together events, or maybe baked. I don't know if it's something like that. And you're going to do that again. Could be something like that. If it's a friend situation, it's kind of like, again, working with friends again. It could be like, who knows, helping out with something, whatever it is. There's something active with this situation. I keep feeling something active, like something tangibly being done. It's not just we're just hanging out. We're not just talking to talk. We're not just hanging out to hang out. We're literally doing something. There could be other people involved, like when you meet up with this person, like you might not be expecting to see them, but I feel like you're happy to see them. Not expecting to, but happy to see them. Am I getting any type of negative energy here? The fact that this card keeps popping up it makes me feel like it doesn't have to be a romantic thing, but we're not omitting it either. So it depends on what's hitting for you, just to be fair. Again, oh, well, I didn't realize that was there. I mean, not consciously. The Wheel of Fortune is there. You're not expecting to see this person, but it's a nice thing. It's kind of like, yeah, that's nice, that's cool. They find the need to tell you what they've been holding back. Now, this is an interesting one. This is the Four of Pentacles. Normally, this is holding back, miserly, not sharing. But this one pentacle up in this person's hand, it looks like they're showing it to you. I feel like they're telling you some stuff, but they're like, yeah, but I don't want to get involved. I just want to let you know what I knew at the time. I don't want to make a thing of it. I just want to let you know that I'm on your side and this is what I knew. And I just want to apologize. I almost feel like they want to apologize for not being involved. But I feel your response is like, no, you didn't need to be involved in that. There's nothing to apologize for. I don't see you being offended in any aspect of this. Kind of like, no, it was a mess. I don't really think you needed to be involved. I don't think that information would have changed the outcome. So it's fine. But I feel like they're telling you something. The thing is, they have more secrets besides the one they're telling you. So this person has secrets. And they're kind of reaching out to you. They wanna connect with you. I'm saying this as a Pisces. Sometimes people like to confide in us because they just feel like we know more. Sometimes they think we know more than we actually do. At least that's been my experience. Like, people think I know a lot of things, and I'm like, I know some things. I don't know everything. I don't know. So people sometimes expect me to know things. I'm like, I don't know. I don't have like this book in front of me about your life. I really don't. Sometimes I hit on things. Sometimes I kind of know about things. Sometimes in a haphazard way. Maybe sometimes I relay a message without even realizing it. But you might have one of those moments. I feel like this happens to Pisces, maybe more than not. I don't think I'm the only Pisces this happens to, especially because I was raised by both of my parents were Pisces. So, both of them. And I feel like maybe sometimes we're more tuned in and we're not even paying attention to it. We just kind of relay a message without realizing it. And then people feel like we know things that maybe we don't really know, if that makes sense. I feel like the Pisces this is going to hit for, you're going to be like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, they'll just look at you like, how did you know that? And you're like, no, what? No, what? It's kind of like that once in a while. Maybe I don't think I'm alone in that one. Just every now and then it's kind of like you get that response like, how did you know that? And you're like, how did I know what? I have no idea what you're talking about. Literally. Actually. No idea what you're talking about. This person trusts you. They see a very kind-hearted, good person. Somebody that they can trust. I feel I like this card for some reason. They're telling you some of their secrets, but they're also kind of like, this might be somebody who, like, on the outside they seem one way. I don't see anything toxic here with this person. I'm not connecting with it anyway. I'm seeing this as a very positive, especially with the moon in the background. When I see the masculine with the moon in the background, I feel like this is more of balanced masculine, kind of like I'm in touch with the feminine, but I am more masculine. I express through masculine, but I'm not afraid of the feminine. Like I embrace and thankfully connect with the feminine in a positive way, and like not in a like, oh no, I got to compete with. Not, it's not competitive, it's more cooperative. And I feel like this person is sharing things about what's going on, and they're a certain way in front of most people, but they're showing you their inner truth. They're showing like some more emotional qualities that are very positive. They're very positive. And I feel like, again, it's not a competition connection. It's more of a the other word I was saying. Contemplative? I was going to say contemplative. That's not the right word. That's not the one I was thinking before. But anyway, compatible. The Queen, is that the Queen? Queen of Pentacles with the Pleasure. You're going to get very, very close to this person. I feel like it's very low-key to other people. I don't think people know how close you're going to end up being with this person. I think it makes it real easy on them and on you. There's something about what goes on around you and them that it's kind of like we can be cool with each other. People know we know each other. It's not really like a thing. But if we get too close, it's like other people get offended or they get challenged by that, or they're like, why are you hanging out with that one so much? It's weird. So it's kind of like, it's not like it's a secret you know each other. It's not like a secret you're connected. But it's kind of like we don't talk about how often we see each other. We don't talk about how often we talk to each other. This literally might be somebody you talk to a couple times every day in the future. And you might be hanging out with more than people know. But it's just kind of like, that way it doesn't become a thing where people get like weird about it. I feel like this happens, especially if this is somebody you work with. Sometimes people get like that when they find out you're hanging out with somebody a lot, or they're hanging out with you a lot. People start to wonder like, oh, well, what are they conspiring against? What are they trying to do? Especially if you're in different departments, or one of you is a higher level, you know, business-wise, you know what I mean. One of you is in management, one of you is just a regular person. You know, things get weird. I feel like we're just keeping it low-key. It's not a problem that you're friends, but people don't know how connected you really are. I don't see a problem with this. I feel like they're just kind of giving you a heads up that this is coming forward. Just because it's happening doesn't mean it's everybody's business. Just because you're keeping it more on the low-key doesn't mean it's a bad thing either. I've seen people do this with friendships before, where a couple people or some people, like there's a little friend group that people are really close, but it's like it's a very private, like we don't let people at work know that because people are weird. And people do get weird at work. People get weird everywhere, not for nothing. But, you know, so we just keep it kind of private. We just don't talk about it to other people. We'll make plans with each other. We'll talk with each other, but we don't tell other people that we've been chatting and doing things and like going to like bake-offs or whatever we're doing. I've seen this like also in the category of religion, because I'm more pagan-based, obviously. I feel like that's obvious, but maybe not. So it's kind of like I see people, they keep things more low-key, that way we don't have to hear other people's issues. I have had people at work years ago just randomly come up to me and tell me, like, if I had said anything about astrology, they'd be just kind of literally right to my face go, you know that's not real, right? And I'm like, well, to me it is, but you don't have to feel that way. It's kind of how do you avoid that stuff. A really good person, somebody I actually like, I haven't seen them in years, but I remember they just kind of did that, and I remember thinking to myself, that was really a comment I didn't really need, but thank you. Thank you in a not at all type of way. Are we good? I felt like, by the way, I don't know why I'm going to add this at the end, but it was somebody I liked who said that to me, but I kind of took that as a blessing, in the sense of like, at least this person has the guts to say it to my face, and they were kind of giving me the heads up, like they're not the only one who are a little bit uncomfortable with that subject, especially because I get passionate about it. And if somebody genuinely asks me about it face to face and they're genuinely into it, I consider that a me-them conversation, and I'm like, I'll just say what I'm thinking, say what I'm feeling. But if there's people in earshot, you know, some people feel like they need to get offended for whatever reason, which I don't get it, but whatever, it's fine. But I feel like they were giving me that heads up, like there's a climate here that not everybody's cool with you talking about that, so just be aware of it. So I kind of decided to take it as a positive, and I kind of kept it more to myself in that situation. Anything else? In case any of that is beneficial to you, enjoy. Anything else? I think we're done. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.